This is my year. Words that fill the air worldwide every single January. See, what we do in December is we make this big, massive list of things that we're going to change come January. I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to get a new job. I'm going to spend more time with my family. I'm going to leave this abusive relationship. I'm going to stop smoking. I'm going to stop drinking. So why is it, come February, we're back doing the same old shit, making the same mistakes, hanging around with the same old people, doing the same bad habits, making the same excuses? This happens every single year, and I'm telling you now, if you don't want to fall into the same old trap that you do every year, then you need to change something else before all that other shit that you put on your resolution list. You need to change your mind. You need to change the way you think, the way you look at the world. Without the correct mindset and belief about what you're capable of or what you will have, you'll have no chance of following through on any of your New Year's resolutions. This year will be the same as last year if you don't change your mind. This will be your year. All you've got to do is get in the right frame of mind. This is your year to get healthy. This is your year to meet that person of your dreams. This is your year to get in shape. Your year to go further in your career. Your year to break free from depression. This is your year to chase your dreams. Change the way you think. And this year, you'll transform the rest of your life. Don't let what's happened to you up until this point define what happens from this point on. All the that you've been through in life, all the pain, all the darkness, you have the power to change it from this day forward, but you have to change your mind. Let this be the year where you get up off the ground, out the dirt. Let this be the year that you get the passion for life that you never had before. A year like no other. But a new year means nothing without a new mind. If you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. But if you say without a shadow of a doubt that that's it, I'm done, I'm going to change because I have to, because life depends on it. When that clock strikes 12, you'll make the change and stick to it. This is your year.
When you look back at 2018, what kind of year was it for you? Was it the kind of year that when you went into the year, when you ended 2017, you dreamed of this epic, life-changing 365 days you were going to have? Or was it actually kind of ordinary?
It's become very obvious to me that excuses are my poison, and I want to eliminate them at all costs.
The only way you're ever going to get to the other side of this journey is you have got to suffer to grow.
We are going to go through trauma, but trauma is an opportunity to change and to reorganize the elements that made up your life.
There is a tendency that we have that when we're thinking about any kind of change, it's tainted by the environment, the society that we are in, which is all about consuming, about doing more. And so we think that in order to change our lives, we need to do more, we need to become more, we need to up everything, we need to add. But actually that's not the case.
Given how complex our problems are, there is no one person or company that's going to solve all of them. The only chance in hell that we have is if as many people as possible are engaged and feel empowered to be part of that solution.
So the choice is not what you do to get your life back on track, but it's what you choose not to do. And I've made this mistake so many times. I see so many of you making the same mistake so many times. That you add more goals, you add more habits, you add more complexity to what you are trying to do. You already know what you need to get done. I already know what I need to get done next year. But often it's all these distractions around me that are pulling my attention elsewhere. And by doing this, I'm reducing everything to the lowest common denominator. I'm just pausing and really slowing down. so that I can identify what are the core essentials. What do I want to double down on? What do you want to double down on next year? It's not what you do more of, but what do you want to go all in on?
Happiness comes from being satisfied with what you have, at the same time driving to use what you have, whether it's your skills or financial resources, to go out and do tremendous good in the world.
And there is only a limited number of things that you can do this in. You can't do everything. You can do anything, but not everything. And so the choice, the power becomes the one or two things that you choose to really double down and focus on. Because what you focus on grows, right? Everyone says that. To reset your life, if you really want to find clarity and get your life together in 2019, this is the most powerful method. Turn everything off, go inside, and ask yourself, remind yourself, what is the best for me? What are my priorities? And then go get it done.
Instead of trying to live a successful life, if you aim to have a successful day, if you have 13 out of the 24 hours of your day, if you won those hours, you won the day.
Got one shot on this planet. One shot. So don't you want to make a difference? Don't you want to leave something behind and make the planet better than you found it? Why are you here? What do you want to accomplish with your life?
Throw away your New Year's resolutions. They are for people who aren't committed to lifelong change. New Year's resolutions are only for people who aren't serious about changing. If you really want to grow, if you really want a better life, if you really want to live a greater life than you are living, you will make a commitment to yourself, a personal oath, that every day you will put the work in. Every day when you lay your head down to sleep, you will know that you gave everything that day. You'll know with zero doubt there was nothing left in your tank. If you really want a better life, you will commit to living that way every day, not just making a small commitment once a year.
If you don't let go of the struggle of your past, you'll never experience the ease of your future. If you don't let go of the old you, you'll never grow into the new you. Let go of who you were. Focus on who you will become.
The new year is not going to save you. Only you can save you. If you don't accept full responsibility for your life, no resolution, no goal, no dream will save you. You must take full responsibility for your life, for the good and the ugly and inconvenient. You can lie to others about everything being okay, but look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, am I giving everything? Can I give more?
Taking responsibility doesn't mean relinquishing control of your life. It means taking control. It means accepting that your results to this point in your life are all on you. And rather than complain and moan about what went wrong, figure out how to fix it. What can I do now to beat this problem? What can I do now to create a life of success? What can I do now to create a life of abundance? What can I do now to create a life of happiness? One that I am proud to call my own. What are the successful people doing right now? And how can I emulate their actions to mirror their success? Successful people focus on what they can do now to create a better tomorrow.
Successful people do not make New Year's resolutions. They set goals. They achieve their goals and then they set new goals.